From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kayla Cockrell with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Monday, July 17th, 2023. Growing up in England, Ed Sheeran was intrigued by Detroit, galvanized by one particular artist, Eminem. That's how Ed Sheeran set the stage for fans Saturday night at Ford Field as he and his band members embarked on a rendition of Eminem's Lose Yourself. They had just rehearsed the song that day, so let's see how it goes, he said, playing down expectations. A capacity crowd was delighted by the unexpected homage, and it soon erupted with a roar of hysteria. A hooded figure was emerging from beneath the stage, and the reality quickly became clear. Here was Eminem, making his first Detroit concert appearance in years, joining the festivities to perform his signature hit. The two weren't done there. After all, you can't be on stage with Eminem in Detroit and just do one song, Sheeran said. And so began Stan, Eminem's 2000 hit, with Sheeran providing the Dido singing and Eminem delivering his rapped verses as he paced the stage. The two superstar artists go back several years now, having collaborated on songs such as River, Remember the Name, and Those Kinda Nights, all of them global hits. But Sheeran's choice to spotlight a pair of Eminem's homegrown classics on a Detroit stage was a gesture of honor for the rapper he long admired. A playground scuffle in Detroit ended with acid burns and felony charges. The incident, the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office said Saturday, unfolded last week between two girls, a 12-year-old and an 11-year-old. The older girl, who was not named, is accused of attacking the younger with a caustic chemical and is now facing 2 assault felonies. In the 12-year-old suspect's preliminary hearing, the prosecutor said her bond was set to $10,000, and she was ordered not to have contact with the younger girl or any witnesses. She is also ordered to return to court at 1:30 p.m. Tuesday. The prosecutor did not say where the playground is or explain where the acid came from. But TV news stations interviewed the 11-year-old victim, Diarra Summers, about what happened and showed viewers her injuries, 2nd and 3rd degree acid burns. The acid, which WDIV-TV reported ate through Diarra's shirt, apparently came from a parent. WDIV said Diarra was doused with the acid and started to run home, but first doubled back to the playground to fetch her purse. When she finally got home, the news station reported that she showered off whatever chemicals were thrown at her and went to the hospital, where she was treated for a few days.
I'm Susan Tompor, and I'm a columnist at the Detroit Free Press. Consumers who are using their credit cards to cover the high cost of groceries and other goods need to pay close attention to the interest rates on those cards. The average rate on credit cards soared to 20.58% currently. That's up from 16.28% back in February 2022, before the Federal Reserve first began a rapid round of rate hikes. When it comes to credit cards issued by retailers like Macy's and others, those rates are now around 30%. So you might get real tempted if you get a credit card offered in the mail that has a 0% promotion. And there are plenty of such offers online and through the mail. The experts at Bankrate.com said some 0% introductory offers run up to 21 months. If you opt to transfer balances from a high-rate card to one of these cards, though, you want to pay off that balance before the 0% offer ends. Otherwise, you're looking at getting hit with some super high rates. After the 0% term, for example, the Wells Fargo Reflect card charges a variable APR between 17.99% and 29.99%. Depending on creditworthiness. Simple math. If you owe $4,200 on that balance transfer, you want to pay $200 a month for the next 21 months to make sure the entire bill gets covered.
I'm Andrew Burkle with the Free Press Sports Department, and on Sunday, the Detroit Pistons closed out what was, by all accounts, a very successful NBA Summer League. Seemingly every year, the Summer League in Las Vegas gets bigger and bigger, and with French superstar Victor Wembanyama playing this year, that was especially true. But for Detroit Pistons fans, all eyes were on the young players who made the trip to Nevada. Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, and James Wiseman, all players with real NBA experience, decided to come on down and get some extra reps before hopefully making a jump this upcoming season. The trio played well, and after a couple of games, the Pistons decided to avoid any further risk and sat them down. Then, it was Azar Thompson time. The 5th overall pick in this year's draft was all over social media as he made highlight play after highlight play. Putback dunks, sweet passes, great defensive plays. Thompson was doing it all, which was exactly what the Pistons were hoping for when they drafted him last month, and a great unofficial start to his career. The team ultimately sat him down for the final game, and fellow first-round pick Marcus Sasser decided it was his time to shine. The guard was seemingly red hot all afternoon as he finished the final Summer League game with 40 points points on 16 for 25 shooting. It was the perfect way to tie a bow on a very successful summer league for the Pistons, with the group finishing 4-1 after beating the Indiana Pacers 100-85 on Sunday.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com.